Alright guys, here we are, Boosting Productions, Vicious V6, the right side knuckle. We got it removed. We're going to cut these ears off. We're going to cut the ear off right here. And then we're going to cut the ear off right over here. Clean it all up. I like to clean up the knuckle, wash it down with some gas, wire brush it a little bit, get it all cleaned up. Once I get done cutting this, I'll fit the bracket and the caliper on there with the new hub. Make sure it all fits right and it's flush, and then we'll go ahead and get it painted so I can get it reinstalled back on the truck. So stay with me. I'm going to put some cut marks in there with my grinder, and I'll show you how I take care of it on my side. All right? Talk to you in a bit. Here we are. We're back. I just wanted to show you. This is the back side. You can see where I made my fresh cut mark there with the grinder to get a nice clean line. And then we'll flip this over, and you got your cut mark on the front side here of the knuckle for a clean line. So stay tuned and do a little bit more. All right, guys, here we are back. I got it all ground and cut off. I'm going to show you this video just because it's important that you see all the areas that you need to grind down and clean so the bracket will fit cleanly and it'll fit flush. So as you look at this, you'll see I did some little extra contouring here on the top, and then down in the bottom you'll see I just contoured it a little bit, but the main thing is you got to take a little bit out. Got to take a little bit out up here to get that bracket to fit, and then this here you got to clean that out. But you want to make sure you don't want to change or hit this or grind this. It's important that that stays perfect. So that's all ground off. And the bump stop, you could cut this completely off, or you can leave it on. I like to leave it on, just a little extra safety for when the knuckle turns all the way, the one way. So we're going to take the bracket here and set it down in there in the bolt holes and let you guys see. So this is it. Bolts just on the back of that. Now again, this is the passenger side, so it's going to fit down there nice and tight. And the main thing you want to look at when you're looking at these is to press those bolts in. You can bolt them on, or you can just hold them in there and make sure that you don't see any spacing in between where the bolts go. You'll see airspace otherwise, but that's all okay. Chances are we'll probably have to shim it a little bit. I had to shim the driver's side with 4 shims to space it off, but we're going to test fit that before we paint it, make sure it's all right. All right, I'll be back in a minute. So here we are. I got the bracket kind of mounted, but what I'm going to show you is, if you see how I'm tight on the back of the rotor and loose on the front, and the bracket won't go down far enough to get the bolts in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bracket back off, unbolt it from the hub, and I'm going to put probably 4 shims in it, and then we'll bolt the caliper bracket back on and see if I got enough clearance in there to make it all work. But you want to see what the rotor looks like. That's what it looks like. I got it just propped up there for right now, so I can get everything mocked up. So I'll be right back. I'll get this space. Right, guys, we're back here. I got this mounted. I put 4 shims in there, and if you can see the clearance on the back of the rotor and the clearance on the front of the rotor, pretty much right on. Same thing on the top. So all I did was, like I said, was we stuck some shims that are provided for you in the kit. This way you have your clearances so the rotor doesn't touch the caliper or the bracket. And that's pretty much it. The next phase is just to paint the knuckle and then get it bolted onto the car. Like I said, so really wasn't that bad. Just used a DeWalt angle grinder. This has got the grinding wheel on it, but I just used a thin cutoff wheel, and it cut right through the metal without an issue. So that's it, and you guys will have big brakes. This is for the Ren's kit and the sports machine kit, and this fits. These are the 13-inch, which I think does either the Corvette C4 or a C5 caliper that can be bolted onto this bracket on the top bolt holes, the big ones. All right, Boostin' Productions out. Talk to you. All right, guys, so here we go. Just going to show you a quick little mock-up. I got this. I got the driver's side on already, so I'm just going to show you a little bit of that. You see it there. Brackets are in there. The bushings. I got the shims in there, and it all works really well. So nothing's all tightened up, but you know, end result, that's what you're going to see, and hope it helps some of you do this yourself. All right, Boostin' Productions out.